day. Well, y'all, I'm doing shipping from this weekend still for YouTube and whatnot from the 4th of July giveaways and other things. So, figured I'd pop up here with y'all. I absolutely am listening to the echoing in my head. So, I can listen to echoing in my head with y'all, right? So, today's July 6th, right? Holy cow. Can you believe it? Already July 6th. So that means like a quarter of this month is gone. And this month is the 7th month. So that means half of this year is gone. Holy smoke. Hey, Kevin. How's Florida going, man? Miss Kelly. How are you doing, Miss Fire Angel? I appreciate you. Mr. Kevin, I appreciate you. I hope the weather's doing good in Florida. I hope you're staying safe. Are you able to go back to work yet? Fire Angel said, yep, already. It's already halfway gone, man. It's crazy. Half the year. Freaking 2025 just flying by. So, Fire Angel, I'd said the other day that I would try to pop up with y'all more often. So, figured I better do that when I can. Marking Metro Coffee. Gonna go outside and sit on the porch. What? Moco Coffee? Well, you're in Canada, man. I tell you what. This is the only problem with the interweb. We're all spread out everywhere. Can't no one bring me no Moco Coffee real quick? No. You're gonna sit on the porch and drink it? Well, I would, I don't know. You know, my porch is kind of my peaceful spot, but I got new neighbors, y'all. And I'll be honest. They done brought the trailer park to the hood, and guess what? I don't like the trailer park. I would rather live in the hood. So my peaceful spot's kind of disturbed right now until I finally had enough, and then I'll get it lined out. I'll be like, all right, y'all. I gave you a minute to get it straightened out now. Kelly, have you ever felt like that? I've been counting down the moments. You hear me? I'm like, okay, I'll try to be okay with it, but straight trailer park. 99% sure that's what they fell out of. Meanwhile, I don't do trailer park. You know what I mean? I would rather, hey, they showed up the wrong color, you hear me? They could be white and go right back to the trailer park with that bullshit they on all the time. I would rather just have some good old hood folks move in. Not yet raining. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm praying you get to go back to church. I'm glad you're going back to church. I hope you get to go back to work. I'm glad the sun was shining. Front yard is hot. I'm gonna go back. Well, there you go. Front yard's too hot. You better go back inside. Sweet Jesus, man. Have you ever had really good neighbors and then they move? I miss my old neighbors already. You know what I mean? New neighbors ain't even been here a month. And I'm just like, geez, man. Where's my old neighbors at? Front yard is hot. I'm going back in the backyard instead. Well, there you go. Backyard's probably got a little more shade, right? Okay. So I'm going to prop y'all up here, and I'm going to try to keep up with the chat while I'm doing this. I'm telling y'all, I need this thing to have a voice. Miss Kelly Angel, I don't know how I can drop a link to y'all, like, off of this vertical. I don't think I can have a guest on the vertical. I'm not real sure exactly how in the hell this works. But we're just going to hang out, and I'll just try to keep up with your chat the best I can. It's a bit cooler in the backyard. There you go. Hey, I figure if I don't hear something in my head other than the neighbor's freaking noise, I'm that guy. It's about to get stupid. You know what I mean? So y'all are helping distract me. If I can be distracted from their ignorance long enough to make up the bags and Shit, I'm gonna sit here and bag up greenery with you too, Fire Angel. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna package up the Whatnot YouTube packages, the rest of them. I'm gonna sit here and bag up enough weed to sling for the next quarter a week. I'm multitasking, damn it. Yes, that's where we're at in life, Fire Angel. Sometimes life throws you lemons. You just gotta add vodka. I just got rid of a sticker on Whatnot that said that. But yeah, that's where we're at in life. Not only am I slinging the silver and gold, I'm definitely back to slinging the green again. Shit happens, right? Taking big steps means big moves. And the only way I can make the moves happen big enough is to do big things. Almost 9 a.m. here. Oh, yep. Truth. That's fact. I think my boy said it best himself when he said, if this shit don't work out, it's right back to the trap house. Even if it works out sometimes, you still got to go visit the old trap house. You got to go back to where you was to figure out how to get it back together again. Oh man, alive. Hey, I'll tell you what I need. I need someone that no, I don't. I don't. I do. I need an organizational hacker. Actually, I'm pretty organized about it. I just don't like doing it. You know what I mean? Everything works out the way it's supposed to. That's right. Hey, and it always works out regardless. God has his hand in it regardless of which way it's going. So he's got my back. I'll be okay. I done did this shit all my life, Fire Angel, so I'm okay. That's what I do to sell shit. So if I'm selling silver or gold, if I'm selling popsicles, or if I'm selling green, either way, it's going places. As long as it's making dollars at the end of the day. Money is time, and time is money, and the only thing that makes sense is money. Somewhere along the line, I got myself I'm not going to say squirreled, because squirrel didn't do it. I just got myself too focused in one thing and not focused in everything. So I've been focusing more though, man. We had a kick butt weekend on Whatnot, y'all. Absolutely kick butt. I had no idea. You know how much attention I pay to things? I had no idea that they were giving us a bonus to the sellers for selling on the 4th of July. No clue. I just already had 3, Whatnot shows scheduled. I'm the one that buys popsicles and hands out to people for free. Well, that's what I end up doing with half of it. You can believe. I think that, I don't know. H&R Block will probably be like, you cannot be serious about how much stuff you gave away this year. Yeah, I'm serious. You can go ahead and just keep writing that shit off. My taxes have to look like, It all works out though. As long as you're giving Caesar his part. That's the only thing the good Lord says in the Bible. Just, you know what I mean? Giving the Lord what's the Lord's and giving to Caesar what's Caesar's, which means that tax money. Give them their little freaking 10%, keep them off your tail end. That's all they want is that money. You know what I mean? Just saying. One of the Fed's biggest disappointments is whenever I had tax paperwork to show that I had paid taxes on what I had been doing. Whether or not they liked how I paid taxes on it or not, don't matter. I still paid taxes on the shit. So that left them in a stupor because, yeah, they can't, never will they be able to come at me like they did Al Capone. See, that's what happens when you grow up looking to someone as like a figure that you kind of admire, you study them. You know what Al Capone's one mistake was? He thought he was better than paying taxes to the federal government. He got away with everything you could imagine under the sun, but his ass got hemmed up for not paying taxes. You know what I mean? Y'all better listen to the Bible. You better pay the freaking, you better go ahead and pay the tax man what he's got coming. If not, they got something for you. You know what I mean? Karma is a powerful thing. And doing good things, you know what I mean? It just, I don't know. Y'all, doing good things makes you feel better about yourself, right? When you do something cool for somebody else, you know you do. It just, passing it on to somebody else really helps things. If it don't, then you're more broken than me, and I'm pretty fucked up. So I don't know. I know this. Miss MJ Squirrel has got a really big heart, y'all. So I catch myself doing things that I don't tell others about, right? Because when you do really cool things for people, probably shouldn't even talk about it, right? A whole lot. But I'm gonna say this. I just got to shout her out because this weekend I was in the middle of doing something significantly cool for somebody that I had never met before in my life, and MJ stepped up and blew my mind by like matching what I had done and then some. She really put herself out there just because she had seen what I was doing and the difference it had, I hope that it made in that person's life. You know what I mean? I know that, yeah, it made my soul feel good to see MJ just go ahead and be like, hey, you did that. I'm doing this right here, right now. So thank you, MJ, for that. And yeah, if hopefully maybe that person's watching the channel. I don't know. They got my information about the channel and everything, anyways. So if they are, they know they can reach out this way if they ever need anything. That, you know, there's people out there that we're going to help if we can. Not just that, higher power sees everything good we do for others. Yep, there you go. I got a whole lot of good to do to make right with things. You can never do enough good either to set right what you did bad. It says that in the Bible, unfortunately. I know I've been playing that game. If I can try to do good to make up for the bad, it ain't never gonna happen, right? All you can do is just ask his forgiveness. I have to keep reminding myself that, and I just, who knows? It's where faith comes into play, I'm guessing. Got to have faith that I've asked forgiveness enough. Sheesh. I don't know, though. Miss Kelly, how long do we have before Whatnot fires up? I guess I should ask that question. Y'all got to know this. I'm the guy that I have no clock in my living room. You know why? Because I did too much time. I don't like looking at clocks. You know what I mean? I do not have, period. I don't even have a clock set up in my room to see what time it is unless I'm looking at the phone. I can't tell. And right now I can't tell on here what time it is. So, Miss Kelly, I was in the middle of about doing something really bad whenever I bumped into the person that needed me to do really good. You know what I mean? That's how God works. Because seriously, I went from about to kill someone to help and try to save someone's life. Because, yeah, ugh. So God will do that to you. He put that person in my path for a reason. I'm telling you, at that time, I had pulled up somewhere and was recruiting some assistance when I bumped into this other person and was like, damn, man, you just need some help. You don't need to be stuck in the trap house. You know what I mean? I done went to the trap house to go grab up reserves and yeah. I was Ravenhawk hunting when I come across somebody that was in trouble. You know what I mean? Literally. Meanwhile, how cool, the 4th of July, the view from on top of that building up there on top of the construction site, amazing. So that was 7 stories that's built that they haven't got it finished yet. So I was up on the top part of it. I guess, well, actually, there's like another half a story I could have went up, but I wasn't sure I could turn around up there because the thing ain't open yet, man. It's a construction site. Mess around and drive off in some fresh concrete, you know you got problems. She does have an amazing heart. I'm telling you, hey, she is one of the most honest and real people I've ever met in my life. Miss Kelly, I think those of you that's followed the YouTube channel knows for a fact that I told y'all how I first met Miss MJ Squirrel. I met her through her coming to coin shows, and I'm a vendor at different coin shows. And man, I was at a coin show where some people, some fucked up shit was going down, and Miss MJ Squirrel ended up with a whole duffel bag. We're talking probably $12,000 to $15,000 worth of silver and gold in a bag. You know what I mean? I did not even know her full name exactly. She was just someone that admired the YouTube channel and had bought stuff from me in shows. We were not like associates or friends at all. Like, you know what I mean? She followed my channel and bought from me at shows, at coin shows. So she ended up with that duffel bag because I was trying to get stuff to other people's vehicles. I was carrying other people's shit to their rides, and she ended up grabbing up that one to carry for me. We got separated. She followed me all the way to a gas station, man. I was heading back to Missouri. I was in Oklahoma. She could have just drove off the other direction and had $12,000 to $15,000 worth of silver and gold. No, she drove miles. I'm talking miles until we pulled over at a gas station, and then here comes this little lady up behind me. Yeah, here comes this little lady in this vehicle up behind us, man. And I was with freaking M4 at the time. And M4's like, hey, I think that's that chick from the coin show you were looking at that has your bag. And MJ's just like, sir, you got to get back your stuff. I'm so glad I caught you. I was scared to death. I was going to have to follow you all the way back to Missouri. Yeah. So, yeah, she's got that good a heart. You know what I mean? She literally followed us. I didn't know. I couldn't remember the vehicle she drove. I'd only seen it in the parking lot once. But she seen the vehicle that we were in. When we drove off, she seen us driving off and followed us all them miles until we got to that gas station. And if we hadn't pulled over at that gas station to get gas, I think she would have followed us all the way back to Missouri, all the way back to my house. You know what I mean? That's just the kind of person she is. So yeah, whenever I go at these folks that's rip people off on YouTube with a vengeance, that's why. Because MJ Squirrel's one of the people that Kevin Rose and M4 and people like that fucked over and ripped off. You know what I mean? So whenever I catch your asses, Mr. Ravenhawk and the rest of you bitches, remember, it's from Miss MJ Squirrel and from Miss Annette and from all the other people that you thought you could fucking piss on YouTube. For all you cocksuckers, Mr. Kevin Rose, and the rest of you bitches, I'm telling you, that time is coming. You've never met a man more serious about getting the score settled with people than this one. That's a fact. All the shit you done wrong to people and the little bullshit. See, I got the receipts, like the emails from Kevin Rose that says, "No, MJ, I don't have to send you your silver that you paid for because you associate with Jeff." What the fuck? My lawyer looked at that and said, "Look, dude, this dude just absolutely scammed her and got out of sending her shit. Me and you's beef has nothing to do with her, bitch. That's just you ripping people off." Meanwhile, I got the fucking email that you sent her. You got to know that can be showed on YouTube. That's the kind of pieces of shit that y'all are still out there doing business with in YouTube world. It's okay, Kevin. You got to remember, man, I live in Oklahoma. We got all kinds of tribes here, man. I've made all kinds of good associates. And I've been doing all kinds of studying on you. So just know, whenever I say that the time is coming that you will fucking pay for what you did wrong, I'm very serious. You can only hide on a reservation so fucking long. Meanwhile, I'm getting long enough arms I can reach on reservations now. I'm working on it, Kevin. I'm getting closer. Believe that. I'm coming. That's a fact. All the rest of them, I'm telling you, little by little, right? They get caught places. And then you all get to see their reaction on YouTube, right? They can talk shit, do all their bullshit. Let motherfuckers show up even close to around them. You don't even have to speak to them. All of a sudden, they're on the phone calling the man and some more shit to hide behind. Y'all should just take care of your debts and give people their shit instead of ripping people off. Is what you should have done. It is a smaller world than many think, I'm telling you. Because I'm that guy. I'm not going to let it go. You're going to fuck around and be at Sonic one day. I'm going to pull up in the drive-thru right beside you. Friday was evidence, or Thursday was evidence of the fact that you could just end up being somewhere at the right time in the right place. Unfortunately, that was very, I don't know, what that did was cost someone else money. It didn't cost me anything. It caused me to see the reality of more liars and more people around me that were just snakes that's part of that whole freaking group that I had been financing. I had been doing business at a shop that was like, look, I ain't messing around. That cat was wrong for that shit. He ain't going to be in here in that capacity no more. And I believed it. And then I went into that shop, and there that cocksucker was. Hey, Fire Angel, I sucked it up. I didn't say anything to him. I went on about my business I was doing with the other man, and then he wanted to say something to me. You hear me? Hey, then he wanted to poke the fucking bear, and then he wanted to back away from the counter and hide behind it, and then not come outside whenever he got the attention of the fucking bear. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, I'm the bad guy when your bitch ass first thing comes out your mouth is, well, I seen your YouTube video about the show. Well, yeah, you did. And then the second thing he said was, I didn't see you at the show. Are you out your mind? On the video, y'all are going to hear me telling, oh boy, yep, that's the second time I'm going to be to see you. That was Ravenhawk I was talking to, and I was right fucking in front. I'm pretty sure he knew I was there. I'm pretty sure he's seen everything that was going down, especially being how the Mike character pointed him out as being one of the ones that asked to have me removed. So I'm 99% sure he fucking knew I was there. So he's just a fucking liar and a fat mouth, and he just keeps proving that over and over in theory. Oh man, I'm telling you, too many fake people out there. I'm just not one of them fake people. I'm telling you, I'm one of the most real folks you're probably ever gonna meet. And it blows my mind how many unreal people there is out there in the fucking world. I keep meeting people, giving them the benefit of the doubt, and then when I try to give, you know what I mean? Believe it or not, at one time, I kind of looked up to that cat. I thought he was somebody. I got a fucking $45 shirt in here with his fucking face on it that I bought at a coin show 4 years ago. You know what I mean? Just to find out the true him is a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I figured that out 3 years ago, and then I figured it out again 2 years ago. Well, no, figured it out again a few months ago, and then I figured it out again last week. It blows my mind, Miss Kelly. I've never been so wrong about judging folks whenever I sold narcotics and firearms most of my life. I did not have a problem then judging people. I could sniff a cop out from a mile away. But these snakes, they're something else, man. Geesh, you got to know that's why I don't hang out on YouTube a whole lot anymore. It's like walking into a freaking snake pit. And then you get to know them, and then they try to set you up. I'm pretty sure the whole thing at the coin show that he held, that he tried to fucking get me all stamped at, what do you think they'd have did with all my silver and gold had they managed to got me locked up? Do you think any of that would have been there when I got out? I don't think so. I think that they'd have just came up like $50,000 worth of shit that I had at a coin show. You know what I mean? I think that was kind of a thought behind their plan. At least that's how I'm taking it. So it is personal. And it's just, I mean, there ain't no, the only good ending to this would be him come meet me out in the fucking woods, out in the field some fucking where, so we can take care of it. That way it don't involve anybody else being around whenever it happens. That would be the manly thing to do. That'd be the smart thing to do. That's what I would do if I had a family. I'd be like, all right, man, we need to handle this. Let's go. Just saying. You said, heck no. Why not? What do you mean? That is what needs to happen. I think that would be the smart move as compared to having it happen like in Walmart in the middle of shopping. Or better yet, I don't know, maybe he goes to church every once in a while. See, I'm going to put that on my list of things to find out. Because I'm that guy. I've showed up at chapels and prison to get guys. I've showed up at churches on streets to do it. I will come pay a Sunday service to that church. You know what I mean? You do not want to go ahead and go down that road with this guy, probably. I ain't got no boundaries, no limits. That shit's for the police and some other shit. I ain't got no limits or boundaries. I ain't got no rules. There ain't no rules of engagement. It's just engagement. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking the best thing to do would be to meet me out in a fucking field somewhere instead of, having other folks around. If it was opposite way around, I would definitely come meet him. You know what I mean? But he ain't that kind of man. He's the kind of man that will do shit, provoke you, and try to get you locked down. Meanwhile, I'm the kind of man, that's cool. You get me locked down, guess what that gives me? That gives me an alibi. I'm just going to make steady phone calls. I'm going to catch a couple of free meals and a fucking nap. You know what I mean? That's right. They don't play fair. They play snaky. Oh man, y'all. Let me see. Miss Kelly, how much time we got before whatnot? Please, ma'am, can you tell me? The phone don't tell me the time. I can't switch out of this because I'm on the whole vertical thing with y'all on the short thing. And yeah, I guess I could go check another room and see what's set up on the stream, huh? Instead of asking you to do it for me. Just over 45 minutes. That's fine. Tonight's just auction night. I don't have no game. I'm not running no game tonight. It's Sunday night, so it's just auction. Miss Jessica. Miss Jessica, how are you doing? Hey, by the way, young lady, looking good. I seen that video you dancing earlier. Miss Jessica has had a transformation in weight. I tell you what. God bless you, young lady. She gonna be dancing down the runway pretty soon. Hopefully you had a good 4th of July. I hope everybody had a safe 4th of July. I had a 4th of July. I actually I went and hung out with Devin up on top of a roof, and he helped get my mind off of shit. I don't do well with things, and he knew I wasn't doing well with things. See, it's good to have somebody around you that's like, hey, look, man, you need a whoosah moment. So that, and yeah, sheesh, man, you want to talk about a good bird's eye view of a lot of Edmond. Gee, Vinny. I went and found some spots the other night. Them are all the high spots. What's up, Chew? That's where you want to be if you're looking for a spot where you can where you can see a lot of things in a lot of directions. So I found my new lookout tower. I'm about to put me a guy up there with a two-way radio. Speaking of two-way radios, have y'all seen them new CB walkie-talkie things you can talk to anyone around the world with? Absolutely free. There's no charge or anything. You just, it's connected. They're selling them on patriots.com, different places like that. It's the real deal, y'all. It ain't tied in with none of these Chinese networks, none of that stuff. It's based off of U.S. satellites. Yeah, well, Fire Angel, I'm telling you, they say get those and send it to a loved one or send it to your families. Like my daughter down in Mexico, I might get her one. I'm going to send them to different ones so that way we can all talk to each other no matter what happens. Because you truly don't know anymore what's going to happen, right? Did I tell you my son is... Huh? Oh, no. Miss Jessica, I'm sorry to hear that. A pretty serious skin disease. Well, we're going to be praying for him. Oh, my goodness. Well, hopefully the doctors will get it figured out. Miss Jessica, all we can do is pray. Keep us posted and let us know how he's doing. I'm sorry, y'all. I just ain't been on YouTube as much. I try to have some good days, and sometimes that means not coming to YouTube. Just because you guys are awesome, man, but I'm telling you, these other folks, I'm telling you, I'm the best at this. I'll tell y'all a million times over. Do as I say, not as I do. Because hate consuming you is a real thing. It truly does. I'm one of them people that you probably should just never push them buttons on because I'm not okay until I'm okay. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be okay until I catch them. I'm just not. It's not how this ends. So, Miss Jessica, I apologize for not being around as much, but we're going to pray for your son, and he's going to get better. Keep us posted on what's going on. Keep them doctor visits going. Assist Jeff. What? Okay. I have been putting oil and shampoo. It's like putting oil in a salad. There you go. There you go. Hey, as long as it's working, Miss Jessica. You know what though? The best thing you're giving him is your love. So I tell you what. You know how you I mean, I don't know. I feel like I can sense when people have good hearts. You can just tell Miss Jessica has a really good heart. You just know that being her kid, that's gotta be a cool thing, right? He's got the love of like a super cool mom. So good on you, Miss Jessica. You just keep taking care of him. He'll get better. Keep doing the whole, shampoo and oiling thing, like you said. Just keep making salad. Next thing you know, he'll be like a spring garden. He'll be all alive with aroma and fragrance and color. Isn't that what happens when you get a good garden salad or whatnot? It's all vibrant, got all the colors, got all the stuff in it. I had a good salad today. I went to the salad bar and all you can eat. I always eat more salad at the salad bar. You can ask MJ or anybody else that's ever went with me to one than I do anything else. But that's like my weekly fill up on vegetables, y'all. I don't know. Come tomorrow, I go get a new primary care doctor for here because, yeah, I'm that guy also that if I don't like the results the doctors are giving me, I just keep on switching doctors. Some people are like, you're crazy, but hopefully tomorrow I get some more stuff figured out. So I don't know what that looks like for Monday night with y'all, but we'll see. But yeah, onward and upward with that kind of stuff. 'Tis the reason why I started doing the early morning whatnot shows whenever I started scheduling just a regular whatnot show for in the morning, because I knew eventually this day would come that we'd have to start going back to the doctor things and have to start doing the stuff again. His hair came out. Mine got so thin it was Lord. Let's hope I don't have to do anything else that makes my hair any thinner. If it does, y'all, I might get a short haircut. I don't know. Oh, I've thought about that too. What's that even going to look like, Fire Angel? Jesus, if y'all only knew some of the stuff that's went through my head. I would not put anyone in my shoes. I feel for anyone that's ever had to go through this bullshit because, yeah, house trees started blowing finally. Don't cut your lion's mane. Well, Miss Jessica, I don't know what to tell you to do about your son's hair because I don't know, man. Miss Fire Angel, sheesh. Miss Fire Angel, if they put me back on treatments as thin as it makes my hair, I don't know if I'll have any hair after another round of shit. You know what I mean? We'll see, but it's pretty thin this time. I'm just not, I don't know. I guess I was using that as part of an excuse, right? It's part of my fallback excuse. I don't want to go bald. I don't want to have to cut my hair, but I don't know. I won't have to do any of this shit. Hair grows back, you think? I don't know. Let's see, it does on some folks. We're going to find out. I don't want to find out. Daggone it, man. Although I've got other people that are like, look, you should get a short haircut because you look good with a short haircut. I don't know. I think they're just being nice because they're like, yep, you might as well go ahead and cut it. Like Furry sending me smiley faces. Furry, I'm live on YouTube. I don't even know if she knows that. I don't see her in the chat. So I'm guessing, seeing as how she just sent me a direct message, That means that she, you know, I only know the long hair. All right, I know. I've known it so long. I don't know what I'd do with that. I don't know, man. I've had long hair since 2007. I started growing it out. This is when I really started letting it grow out. I couldn't comment back in time. Furry, I'm live on YouTube. It pops up her DM and then it goes away. I didn't tap it in time to respond to it. It's different being on this vertical. It don't show me the rest of my phone the right way. Well, I don't know. I know this. It's getting thinner, so. So for me, tomorrow is a big thing, right? Because I've been putting off shit now for weeks and months, and I don't know. Someone else the other day was like, "You gave up, blah, right? Furry, how you doing? I just seen your DM pop up. I'm so sorry. I tried to click on the second one. I didn't make the click in time." I hope you're doing well. I've got Whatnot here in a few minutes. I know. I'm about to get off here so I can go in there and get everything set up. What? Started taking hair, nail, and skin gummies. Only gummies I eat are THC. Is that a thing? You got some nail gummies? I've got some indica gummies. I got some sativa gummies. What? I didn't know they made other kind of gummies. What are you talking about? You done went and threw me a whole nother curveball. Look at there. The heat's driving you nuts? Whoa. Nice, Firefly. Not gummies, but it's down to my butt almost. We're still talking about your hair, right? I was completely lost for a second. I'm over here dropping stuff. Holy cow. Coin down. What just happened? Oh, so. Has anyone ever tried outlaw cerveza? Asking for a friend. Yeah, no. Never have. I've drunk a lot of cervezas. I don't know. Outlaw cervezas, huh? Are you at a clubhouse? Did you have to Oso, or are you at a bar that you had to buy a club card before you could buy a drink? I don't know. Is everybody else around you wearing a leather jacket of some sort? This feels like a question I need to ask. Oh, made my hair grow like a weed. Maybe it was made with weed, Chew. Chew, they got gummies out there for making your hair grow. Huh. Oh, man, that's okay. Hey, Oso, I was at the head shop yesterday, right? Had to get some cones and some vape juice, or some vape things from my vape, little cartridges. So check this out. I looked down in the display thing. Hey, I don't know what is in the drinking water in Oklahoma, or maybe it's the rest. Is it all over the rest of the U.S. too? I swear to God, every 3 commercials on my TV is a freaking commercial for a blue pill or a red pill. You know what I mean? So everywhere you go, there's a sign for these things. And I'm like, is everybody else broken? I've never needed a pill. I'm 48 years old. I still wake up ready to go. I don't know what is going on with everybody. Is y'all don't take the fucking pills. It's got to be a trick. So, anyways, at this head shop, I go to get the little. I'm picking out my cones, and they got some that are made by Zigzag that look like cigarettes. They got a filter and everything. They're perfect for the work environment. You know what I mean? So I look down, and here's these freaking gummies, ladies, and they're gummies for ladies to get y'all where you need to be, I guess. I'm thinking, fellas, if you have to get your girl the gummy to get her in the mood, you're doing something wrong. I've never had to give the chick a gummy. What the hell is going on out there that this is like a thing now? You can't just get turned on by just getting turned on? I don't know. It's got to be something in the drinking water. If y'all have noticed that in your neck of the woods, let me know. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, you should. Well, I don't know. I might not wake up ready to go if I was in freaking Canada and it was, -7 degrees all the fucking time. That's probably why their dinglings done froze up there. What? You can't get me north of the Macy-Dixon. I ain't going. See? Here you go, Fire Angel. The last of the real men were born in the 70s. See, we don't need pills. And we don't go past the Macy-Dixon line, most of us. Just saying. You're going to have to hibernate south by a whole country. I don't know. It blows my mind because I'm like, I'm here for rolling papers and yeah, what's going on? Yeah, they got frozen pipes. That's exactly what's going on, man. Shit, shrinkage is real. Get 7 below freezing, shit's got to be, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know because I ain't never tried to do it out in the ice and snow before because I don't like the ice and snow. Y'all on some craziness up there. I was born in the wrong country. Yes, you were. Sweet Moses. Yes, Fire Angel, you especially were. You've been dedicated, ain't got none in 6 years, still dedicated to the dude. Hell, here in the U.S., you can find chicks, you can bang them on a daily, and they still going to be out there floating around on you. They ain't going to stay dedicated. So God bless you. Ain't got none in 6 years and still there. Fuck no. 2 months, I'm out. You hear me? I promise you. If our relationship is all of a sudden hit a dead end and neither one of us getting none in a 2-month period of time, I'm out. We don't even have to draw straws about which one of us is leaving because I'm gonna go find me some pussy. I don't know what's. She said that's sad. It is, ain't it? I don't know. Went 3 years with my ex, but yeah, man, see? And he was out getting his. See, that makes no sense to me. Y'all, ladies, God bless you. Y'all, look, take a word of advice from Jeff. If you ain't got none in 2 months, it's just time to move on. Obviously, I mean, Fire Angel said it. Her dude had done moved on. He was getting him some. I mean, if in 2 months period of time, if in 2 months the cupboard's still dry, then it's time to go ahead and take your cupboard and move on. You know what I mean? Oh, well, there you go. He got his. Oh. Well, okay. I'm not going to ask how that works. Fire Angel, God bless you. Or, I mean, that's okay. Yeah. Look, I'm going to leave that path not gone down. I need to reread that. I must have read something wrong. Oh, you went 3 years with him. Okay. I thought you were saying you went 3 years with none. I thought you were comparing yourself to Miss Angel and was saying you hadn't got none in 3 years. And okay, that makes it, well, yeah, of course he stuck around for 3 years. He was getting some. You can't, look here, man. Here's the deal. Once you start using that thing as like a tool, saying, hey, yes, no, maybe, in between, and all of a sudden the rules of engagement change, you know? It no longer becomes fun. I got none, but he got his. Yes, I read it right. Well, I don't. Furry? I don't know, man. I gotta go set up this Whatnot channel. Y'all just made my whole brain explode. Fuck, if this brain tumor don't kill me, streaming with y'all will, because y'all make my whole head just, I don't know. Oh, God. Well, I guess I'm going to go into the Whatnot stream and think about how this is going to go. Meanwhile, I appreciate y'all hanging out. This has been a very interesting topic. Don't get me wrong. He has asked. I said no. Since he cheated on me. Well, there you go. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, I'd run him down to the health department. I'll be honest with you. I've had some pretty cute girls that I don't really know from around here come at me. And my answer to them and to ones that have known me for a long time is run down to the health department, come back with a piece of paper with today's date on it, and then we can talk. Other than that, I ain't got no rap for some stranger I don't know, so ain't no telling what stranger he might have brought home with him. So probably smart not to be, I don't know, be like, Cat, you got to go to the health department. I need you to go get tested real quick so that we can share a bed again. That's what I would do with myself, personally. I probably, actually, Angel, I just wouldn't mess with you, to be honest with you. I'm not that one. And I'd be like, you know what? It just ain't going to be no fun me not trusting anybody again, right? And once that whole level of trust is broke, it's kind of I can mess around. I mean, you know what I mean? If that's the agreement that you're just messing around, then that's cool. Like I said, I've got associates that I've got a mess around partner. You know what I mean? We have that understanding. We don't, you know. And we're plenty open with each other. We're not trying to bring each other something strange each time. We're careful about things. I've decided to opt to that instead of relationships because just too messed up. I'm too broken to figure out other people. So it's better for me just to be, you know, around somebody every once in a while that we both understand that's what it is. All right, y'all. Here we go. Wild and crazy folks. What's up? Whatnot? Good to see y'all. Happy Sunday evening. Hey, YouTube. Hope y'all are doing Wild West. Hey, what's up, man? All right. Whatnot, welcome in. I'll give you all a chance to get it's auction night. Stu, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, YouTube, I appreciate y'all. Whatnot, say hi to the YouTube family. YouTube, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. God bless. Everybody have a good night. Pop on over here to Whatnot. We'll see you here in a bit. All right, y'all. Bye.